Green is on.
Green is on. Let me focus up.
I'm mic'd up.
Yeah.
Oh shit. On this week's show, we talk about integrity. Like relentless, man. Seems like something hit it. Oh yeah, pulled it right out too.
You sunk it?
If I had a ladder.
What does integrity mean to you?
Well, being your authentic self, and also, honesty, and having your core principles and following those.
Do you think that opportunities or maybe money or something like that plays into the fact why people wouldn't have integrity?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, for sure.
So it's
For sure, lie to get the deal,
Yeah.
right? But when does it collapse? Or
So there's a karmic notion attached to it.
oh yeah, there's karma. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Most people will overpromise and underdeliver. Well, overdeliver and underpromise. If I figure it out early and tell them, hey, sorry, this is not a deal that I can place. I don't waste their time or my time, and at the end of the day, they probably respect that more and send me more deals, right? And that comes down to integrity. It's one of the ways I judge somebody's character if I want to be friends with them or in business with them it is integrity. Now, how would I go around doing it? Somebody makes goals or they say stuff and they don't do it, that affects their integrity. There's a lot of times I've overpromised and underdelivered, and it has affected me. Yes, just take that and you kind of change it and you try to do your best every day. For myself, when I first started business, I assumed the more I knew, the more people helped me. Well, I found that was the exact opposite. That was wrong. So,
what would happen instead if you thought the more people?
I don't know, the help wasn't there.
Okay.
Right? So when I started approaching differently, saying, hey, listen, I'm very new to this, I don't know a whole lot about it, and I want to learn more, that's when doors started opening. It's worked so much better. Be honest with yourself. That's what it comes down to.
So don't push something that you're not. Don't try to be.
Exactly.
Embrace not knowing.
Embrace not knowing.
Yeah.
If I know it, yes, could I learn a little more? Obviously I can, yeah. So, open up your ears. Shut your mouth, open up your ears at that point. Yeah, so in the past, not even in the past, if I look at something for financial gain, have I been caught because somebody did not have the integrity? Yes. Yes. When I become true to myself, when I know one of my guiding principles is integrity, and I look at that before I make the decision, do I make mistakes then? No, I don't. So yeah, it's a very big part of me now.
Or do you think you find it easy to deal with people with integrity, or do you think integrity is hard to find in let's just say in business in general?
I choose to deal with the people that I want to deal with, and integrity is one of them. If somebody doesn't have it, I just don't deal with them. So my surrounding has it. So that's all I deal with. Hold on a second, let these guys go by. This thing gets really loud with the... We all have commonalities, whatever it is, right? There's something that drives us to those people. So if it's lack of integrity, you're gonna have lack of integrity that's gonna jive with lack of integrity. So like minds are gonna come together. Now if you have integrity and accountability and authenticity in one person, that person's gonna get along with somebody that has the exact same thing. So yeah, it jives, man.
As an entrepreneur, or even maybe clientele base that finds themselves constantly stuck in these shitty situations or shitty deals, how can they go about trying to get out of that? We're trying to move into a more positive environment.
I don't know. I think there's a lot of factors that come there. I think, you know, if things don't keep going well for them and they kind of open up their eyes and realize, hey, listen, you know what? There's got to be some type of shift going on here, and then they start looking into themselves and then putting their core principles in line. But I think that's more of a self-development question rather than you know, to do with entrepreneurship. And that being said, I think every entrepreneur should go out and find some type of mentor and figure out what their principles are and live by that. Integrity for me, I built my business around it. It's one of my core principles in life. You're not honest with yourself, you're not honest with your business, it's never gonna grow. Or it will for a short term and then it'll collapse. Look at Enron. Management team had zero integrity and see what happened to it. You know, at once it was the top company in, well, probably in the globe, definitely in the US. Eventually caught up. So should be a guiding principle for not only your business but yourself as well. I don't know, I decided to walk away because I thought it was good. All right, guys, wrap up for the week. This week we talked a lot about integrity. Integrity in the long run builds credibility, which is extremely important in business. It's one of the core principles. The more credibility you have, more integrity you have, at the end of the day, it's the more business you'll bring in. Till next week, have a good one.